Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to another FloGrappling vlog. We're here in London in the United Kingdom. We're here to meet up with 10-time IBJJF World Champion, aka the greatest of all time in the kimono, Roger Gracie. I gotta cross a crosswalk real quick. But we're gonna see how Roger Gracie's been living here in London, what it's like at his academy, check in with him, see what he's been up to. So make sure you guys tune in. This one should be a good one. They got some big old buses here in London. All right, so who is Roger Gracie? I know you guys heard me say already, he's a 10-time IBJJF World Champion. Many agree that he's the greatest of all time in the kimono, but that's not all Roger Gracie has accomplished. Obviously, winning IBJJF Worlds 10 times is an incredible feat. He's also a 2005 ADCC World Champion, where he won his division and the absolute by all submissions. So he went 8 for 8 on submissions in the 2005 ADCC World Championship. Roger Gracie is one of the greatest to ever do it, and probably will be one of the greatest to ever do it for as long as he lives. But we're going to go check in on his academy and see how he's training now here in London. What's up, Corey?
You have the background of your shot there?
I did. So, look who walked in, Old C Murder. What's your favorite memory of Roger Gracie?
Man, I was just rewatching the Buchecha match last night, and I know it's like the last match he ever did, but just watching him be that dominant after 2 years off and against 13-time world champion Buchecha, it's incredible how good Roger Gracie has always been.
There it is, Roger Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, London. Got a big ass bus outside, in case I need to go somewhere afterwards.
Jiu-Jitsu I train in the afternoon, so we have the comp class at 2 o'clock. So I created that class so I could train. So it's the time of day that we have more time, like free in the mat. And you know, that I could train, and got all the instructors training people from the other academies, like a competition class, people that compete. Usually in the morning, and I wake up like 6, 7. I like to meditate. Then I have a very late breakfast. You know, most of the days I don't eat breakfast. Like I would start, you know, lunch is my first meal most of the times. And then I always have work to do, computer. Sometimes I go to the gym, I lift a bit of weights. But I know always like phone calls, emails, usually that's my morning routine. Yeah. Then I come here, train, you know, have lunch. Then, you know, I can chill, sometimes I teach in the evening. Like lately I haven't teach much, but I would say this year I start teaching more. You know, I want to get involved with more people, more of the competitors, you know, like push them a bit more. I think we're getting a very strong team of competitors, people that really want to compete. And I think that, you know, in terms of teaching, that's where my effort will be now. So.
All right, we're outside Alma Coffee now, getting some espressos here with Roger, but super sick aspect is that they got a bunch of jiu-jitsu photos out front of Roger and stuff, so pretty dope seeing that.
Let's see what healthy foods you have. Yeah, I'll say that. I mean, I travel a lot, and there's nowhere in the world that you have so diversity of like culture. You barely see English people here, you know. You go to Manhattan, there's a lot of foreigners, but Americans. But like 80% Americans and maybe 20% of foreigners, right? I think that's what makes London special, in my opinion. Yeah, so this area here in Hammersmith, it made a big difference for the gym. Because where we were before, I mean, it was a good area, but not as busy. And since we moved here, the gym like exploded. See, this is a great London weather. It's not rainy, it's a bit warm.
It is nicer than I expected.
Yeah, I think winter in London is a bit grayish and kind of rain a bit. Never like heavy rain, but you know, always that very light rain a little bit. It's common. I mean, You know, some people come and they have that for a week, and then they hate London. Say, "Fuck, London rains every day." And then, you know, sometimes you come in the middle of the winter, like, now it's warm. I mean, you know, you just need a hoodie.
Right.
And it's like, okay, it's not sunny, but it's, I mean, it's not rainy, you know. It's a beautiful day. Welcome to London English weather. So now let's train. Welcome to my temple.
All right, time for the training to kick off here at Roger Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. This is the 2 o'clock gi competition class.
So this is the competition class. We have 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's where all the people that compete, they want to train a bit harder. We kind of separate the normal people from the competitors so we can, you know, have the class a bit more intense. You know, we can push more. It's almost 2 hours long. So usually we do a quite good warm up, get everybody warm. Then we always practice some takedowns. You know, we drill. Then sometimes we do some techniques and then we practice from that technique. You know, sometimes it's just training. But we try to do things more specific towards tournaments, you know, to try to simulate situations that happen in a tournament, things that people are doing the most, you know, how to implement and how to avoid, and, you know, a lot of sparring.
A lot of the times the other leg locks on your hips, so that might help him to stay there. So you push, you take that off. See, now he's falling. Because I don't have to worry too much about my neck, because if he grabs my neck, because I'm turning, see, he falls. So of course, I'll say don't keep your neck open, but it's not too dangerous for him to, you know, in some case he grabs the neck, because now look, he falls. And see that he's constantly falling. A lot of the times you can hold that leg and pull. Stay on top of me. Stay on top. Stay on top. See? Because he's on my side now, always falling. And a lot of the times you can start pulling yourself back. If the arm goes in, he's out. But I think just this shape, the person is hanging. You know, on itself, you see the way Callum is on top of me, he kind of falling. And so you create gravity, but it's not just bringing the leg up, it's this. Put your elbow on the floor, like come up. Because now, you know, he will have to have something on the floor, so it's very hard for him to progress. Never easy.
Yeah. How was the training for you?
It was good. Just recovering from my rib injury. My fitness level is, you can see the way I'm breathing. So I'm picking and choosing my partners. Preferable half my size. Too bad. Everything was downhill, never uphill.
Very nice.
Yes, good session. I mean, jiu-jitsu is fun. Like, I love what I do, you know. I think the camaraderie that we have in the academy, I mean, it's, why wouldn't I be? You know, how serious I can be with one of my students will be training with me forever. You know, so I mean, for me, it's fun. That's how I enjoy myself, have fun with them. So I'm always laughing, always make fun. I'm always talking while I'm training with them.
All right, that's a wrap on this vlog. Make sure you guys tune in for that Fix My Game whenever it drops. That's gonna be a crazy one. Corey going up against Roger Gracie. We'll see if Corey's game is fixed after that, or
my back is broken.
or if Corey fixes Roger's game. But thank you guys for tuning in to the vlog, and we'll see you guys in the next one.